Jenny Stevens here. So today's video I want to talk about selling products, marketing and what you should focus on when you are selling your products. So a lot of people in network marketing nowadays, and what I see on Facebook especially, is people will just focus on selling products. They will share pictures, do posts on Facebook, whatever it may be, about their products. They might talk about the features of the products, that it's got this ingredient in, it can have this sort of coverage, whatever your product is. A lot of network marketers will focus on features. Now, one thing that this is missing is people are going to say, so what? So what if it has this ingredient in? What does that mean? What does that mean for me? What's that going to do? So we just need to have a bit of a shift in mindset when it comes to how we're wording our posts, what wording we're using, what things we need to be focusing on. So I just want to share a few things with you that I've learned over the last year and a bit. So rather than focusing on features, then it's really focusing on the benefits. So as I said, if you're looking for something, you've got a problem. So for example, you might have really bad skin, and it gets you down. So your confidence is super low. You feel like you need to wear lots of face makeup to cover it all up, so you're not showing your acne or your redness or whatever it may be. So when someone's looking online, someone's looking for a solution to that problem. So they might type into Google, how to clear up acne, or best covering foundation to cover acne, or whatever it may be. Just talking about makeup, but it could be about losing weight. So best diet to lose weight, or I don't know, anything. Just think about things that you will look online. What do you search when you're looking for something in Google and search engines? So just think about that in terms of, you need to focus on the problems. When it comes to marketing and selling products and whatever it may be, or probably most of us in our jobs, if there weren't any problems, then we'd be all out of a job. So just start thinking about what problems people have and finding the solution. And has your product that you are affiliated with, does that solve your target market's problem? So the one thing we don't want to be doing is falsely kind of trying to manipulate it so that, to try and make our product fit a solution. It needs to be ethical, it needs to be the right way. And if your product genuinely is going to help somebody, then perfect, win-win. So one thing we need to be clear on is who your target market is. So, when you're trying to find what problems people have, you're going to think, right, well, where do I start? How am I going to find out what people's problems are? What are they going to want? So a good way of doing this is getting quite specific about your target market. So you might be thinking, well, how do I find this? So there's a few things that you can do. A lot of this detailed information is going to be in the link below. So that we have a 10-day boot camp, and there is a attraction marketing formula which is going to cover all the details of where you can find this, but just briefly on where you can find what you need. So first of all, you need to think about, so gender. Is there a gender specific age range? So if it is skincare, or if it's anti-wrinkle cream, or if it's makeup, or if it's weight loss, or if it's, anything, whatever it may be, just really get specific about who is it you're talking to. And this is going to help you so much. So the next thing is to think about, okay, where does my target market go to find their solutions? Where are they hanging out? Where do they go? So for example, obviously Google is massive, but you've also got YouTube. So if you want to look up how to do something, if you want to know how to drill a hole in the wall to put a whiteboard up, I did that a few months ago, and I went to YouTube. If you want to know how to do something, YouTube is your place. If you want to I don't know, if you want to find the best foundation to cover your skin, it might be, you might type it into Google, or there might be makeup forums, or, losing weight, there's going to be weight loss forums, whatever it may be, find where your target market are hanging out. Is it Facebook? Is it Pinterest? Pinterest is great for finding things. Is it YouTube? We've got all of these platforms where we can find information, and that is the beauty of the internet. And this is why it's so important to be marketing online, because you have got the whole world out there just constantly looking for information. Okay, so we've talked about where you can find them. So do some research, go into Google and just see where people are looking out on. Think about if things that you've searched for, where are you going? What are you typing? And then you can find what problems people have got. And then once you've got a list of things, go ahead and just make a list of, say, 10 problems that are suitable to your niche, to your industry that you're in. If it's weight loss, makeup, skincare, travel, I don't know, whatever it may be. Make a list of, say, 10 things. And then the great thing we can do is then you can cater your posts, your pictures, whatever it may be, and focus on that. So really put yourself in your customer's shoes. So what is your product going to do for them? Always think about what's in it for them. So, so if you're saying, buy this brush, this is the best blusher brush in the world. So what? How do I know? What's it going to do? So talk about what they may be. If your weight loss drops are the best drops in the, it's really going to help them. Really get specific about how. Why is your product better than something else? Why should they buy your product over something else, and from somebody else as well, especially in network marketing? If this is about, you are your brand. So, think about what you have to offer as well as the products. So then you can cater your content for it. So you could write a fantastic, whether it's a blog post or do a video or a Facebook post or a tweet or whatever it may be. And you could have your headline as, best way to, or how to cover up adult acne. Best coverage to cover it, or how to look 10 years younger, or how to lose, do you want your confidence to skyrocket, whatever it may be, that those things that are connected to those problems that you've been searching for, and the questions that people are asking, you can use those questions in your titles, and that is really going to call to your target market. It's much better than just being like, here's the product, look at this colour, it's great. Really go, right, what does makeup do for women? What does losing weight do for people? What does what's it going to be to, my brain has gone blank, but you get the gist, okay? So as I said, a great way to always have people interested is you could have a blog. Blogs are fantastic for having constant content that you have researched, that that people are looking for, and you have got all of that content on a website with your name. So I have one, it's jennystevens.com or jenny-stevens.com. You might have yours, it's joeblogs.com, whatever it may be. And then it's you as well. People are seeing, they go into your page, and in that blog post, you can have clickable links, clickable images that all go back to your affiliate webpage. So whether you're with a makeup company or a skincare company or a weight loss company or nails or, there's so many network marketing companies out there. So, and your blog post can all refer back. If your product is going to solve their problems, then quid's in. You have got a constant flow of people that have been searching. They're searching online saying, please, somebody help me. And if you're up there on Google, we all do it. We'd look at probably the first 5 to 10, if that. Probably the top 5 I do, I think. When I search for something in Google, those first few. And with something like a blog post or video, YouTube is massive because it's owned by Google as well. Google will always preferentiate their own product. So Google Plus is fantastic, YouTube. I'm digressing, but there's so much out there that I can just share with you. But I just wanted to keep this simple. I may have gone off on a little bit of a tangent, but I'm just, by doing the research up front, knowing who your target market is, creating content or finding content that's relevant to your target market is going to have people. Sorry, my husband's phoning. It's going to have people knocking on your door, waving their credit card, going, yes, I'm ready to buy. And that's going to make selling your products and marketing your products so much easier. If you don't like the traditional aspects of network marketing, you know, making a list of 100, messaging all your friends and family and co-workers and neighbours and whoever else, if that's not for you, like it's not for me, it worked for a lot of people, and, you know, so there's no right or wrong. But I'm just saying, if you want to have people who are basically knocking on your door saying, hello, yes, I want to buy your products, then to me that is fantastic, and that suits so many people, and it just makes life easier. And you can have so much of this stuff all on autopilot. Once you've written that blog post, for example, or done that video and it's on YouTube, and you've got a link of where to go to buy that product or to contact you or whatever it may be, that's there, that's out there, ready. You don't need to be messaging people. All you need to be doing is just making that content is where your market hang out, and it does the work for you. You can be focusing on doing the next bit, or, you know, having that freedom in life that you actually want. So I really hope that was useful. There's so much more I could go into about this, but I haven't got all day, and you haven't got all day, and I don't want to take too much of your time. So if you want to learn more about this and you want to have a detailed instructions of how to do your research, where to find where your target market is, how you can just make these steps all just come together in a nice little, all the clogs fit together, then click the link below. There's a 10-day free bootcamp that you can do, which will just go through some of this sort of basic stuff to really help you and just help you understand how the process works and the real benefits of it. Or if you want to jump straight in and get the attraction marketing formula, then that also is in the link below. So I hope you found value from this. Share it with your friends and your teams and anyone that you think may find it valuable and useful. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.